Oh my goodness, guys. Please don't read me. I am honestly so sorry. You know, when you're dealing with, all these different types of characters and things like that, people have lives. I just got off work. Devon was on his way. Devon left, my plate of food that he has prepared for me. The Lord says that he will prepare a meal for you. Poo. Okay, how's everybody doing? Welcome. I saw that we had like a lot of people waiting. I know a lot of you have been waiting. Shout out to our mommy space for coming on and relaying that message to you guys for me. I mean, honestly, I'm so sorry. I try to be an on-time bitch, but these GSTATUS girls, they run tardy for the party, okay? So I don't want to keep you guys waiting too much longer. There's already quite a few of you on here, which is awesome, which is sickening, which is great. But I'm back. I'm King Cain, and I'm back with another version of CAINIAC Conversations. Give me just one moment. I'm back with another CAINIAC conversation. And, tonight we have a very special guest, someone I've been a fan of for quite some time. Someone who we have all grown to live for in the LGBTQ web series world. He's a lot of you guys' favorite bitch, okay? Hey, Nicole. So without further ado, I'm going to bring on the one and only Devon Frazier. Come on out, Devon. Hey, boo.
What's the tea,
Look
son?
at you. You look good. Come on, chocolate skin and neon colors. We are here for it.
Hey, y'all.
Say hello to all your people. These people have been waiting for you.
Hey, you
all
guys.
freaking
I know
night.
y'all been waiting for me to pop up on my motherfucking bitch stream.
Poo.
But bitch, when you working, honey, and you work and you are working, getting money, sometimes we just have to reschedule things.
That part. And you
we're
make
here.
things work. Mm-hmm. And why were we tardy today, Devon?
I did forget your food. I'm so sorry.
Exactly. He forgot my plate, and I'm so excited. And we're definitely gonna get into the whole cooking, the culinary, the everything that it is about Devon. But tell us a little bit about your look, because you are icy out. You have on your neon colors. It's sickening. Tell us a little bit about your look, Devon.
I really just put this together. I did. I honestly did. I mean, the knockout and the bling bling is always gonna come, but I was just like, shit, this is my first sit down interview through the pandemic, and bitch, I just gotta show up, put my legs out. Y'all see?
Yeah.
I got my tattoo, honey. Yes, ma'am. She's
Beautiful.
out.
So she's out and she's ready and she's living.
Period.
And you're doing great.
Honestly.
Awesome.
Doing great.
Awesome. So tell me about your shades. Where'd you get your shades from?
Oh, is this a little place off a little 5 Points?
Okay, look, I love Little 5 Points.
I do too.
Yeah, my friend Nick took me down there, and it's like one of my favorite hangout spots.
They have like, there's this store, I can't remember the name of it, but there's a store on Little 5 Points that has like the best glasses, accessories out there.
Is it by the Vortex?
It's wherever.
That big head?
Yes.
That big
Right.
skull head?
Yes,
Okay.
right there.
Okay.
They got the best glasses. Shout out to those. If y'all ever in Atlanta, y'all ever need glassware, bitch.
Check out Little 5 Points. I wish we knew the name of the store so we could plug them.
Yeah, I forgot them hoes' name.
So Devon, let us know, where are you from again? Where's your hometown?
I'm from 954 Broward County. Everybody keep thinking I'm from Miami.
Yeah, you get Miami tea.
Because like Florida and Miami is like really 15 minutes away.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But being that Miami is so big and everybody just, when they travel to Florida, that's the first place that they want to go is Miami. So when I'm down south, Fort Lauderdale, they're just like, oh, bitch, girl, you from Miami.
Yeah.
No, there's two different things, bitch. Miami girls is different from Florida girls.
Okay, so Miami is in Florida, but Miami people are just a different breed?
Yeah, it's a different breed between Fort Lauderdale girls.
Okay, so what's the big difference? Let us know the big
I think the big difference is just the way we carry ourselves. I mean, everybody knows that I'm ratchet and I'm hood, but I still keep a certain class to myself when it comes to
certain things.
And personal things. Like you said, I think you had said on your last interview, y'all don't hear Devon name in these streets like that.
Yeah. On my last review.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Bitch,
Yeah.
I'm very secret. If I'm gonna be a hoe, I'm gonna be a secret hoe.
Yeah, a
They
secret
can't
hoe.
nobody tell me about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Only you, the other party, and God.
Exactly. Only
Amen.
fuck with niggas that keep their mouth closed, honey.
Period. So do you have any siblings?
I do.
How many?
I have 3 sisters and I'm the only boy. And I'm the baby at that.
Me too! Me too! I got 3 older sisters and I'm the baby.
Yes.
So how old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay.
I'm 28. I turned 29 October
right?
28.
Okay. I remember when we came to your infamous birthday party. It was sickening on the party bus. I lived.
Oh, girl. I was so mad because we ain't had no chaser or
Yeah.
nothing. Everybody
You said bring a bottle.
I
And that's
told
what the girls
everybody to
did.
bring a bottle. Everybody brought a bottle, but there was no chaser. And the sad thing about it, the crazy thing about it is that we did pull over to the side to stop at a gas station to get chaser, but nobody ever got off the bus to get the chaser.
Yeah. Who cares?
So everybody was just straight on leg.
Yes,
And it was a great vibe.
It was a great time. I
Bitch,
had a great
you
time.
and motherfucking Arby came through. I was like, bitch, I was surprised. I was
Yes.
like, okay.
The Chasey Dallas girls took through.
Y'all
Period.
took all the way motherfucking through, bitch, and I was
Period.
living.
So you have 3 older sisters. Any nieces, nephews?
Mm-hmm.
How many?
I got 8 nephews.
Damn.
Yeah, 8 nephews, 2 nieces. No, 8 nephews and 3 nieces.
Okay, damn. So how many kids did your mom have?
My mom only had me and my sister Tiara.
Okay.
But Tiara daddy had the other 2 sisters, which
Okay.
I'm not really connected
Blood,
but
it's
being
love.
that that's my sister and those are her sisters, is nothing but love.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And they rock with me at the end of the day, and it's just like, it's love. Those my sisters. I got their name tatted on my arm.
All
It
3
said
of them.
all 3 of them. Marquita,
Period.
Katara, and Tiara.
Okay, so Tiara's the youngest.
Tiara is my blood sister.
Okay, and how old is she?
She's 30.
Oh, okay. So you guys are very close in age.
Yeah, she just turned 30. That bitch is a
She's
Gemini.
showing out. Where's she at? In Florida?
In Florida.
And
Yes,
so is
ma'am.
your mom?
All my family is in Florida.
Oh, okay. So are you close to your mom and dad?
Well, my dad. Well, let's make this clear. My father died when I was in my mom's womb, so I never got the chance to meet him.
Your birth father?
Yeah.
I mean, your biological.
Yeah, my biological father.
Oh, wow.
So I was introduced to this Jamaican man who I always thought that was my father because that's what the picture was painted. So he ended up saying, one day, like, I'm really not your dad.
Oh, wow. Just out the blue?
Yeah, and bitch, all this time, bitch, I'm like, I'm Jamaican.
Girl,
I'm
is that when you start learning how to do the little dance you do? You go down and grab your ankles? Is that the Jamaican way?
Exactly. That is the motherfucking Jamaican way. So when I asked my mom about it, and she was just like, yeah, that's not your father. Your father was really Haitian. I'm just like,
Oh, wow.
I'm like, oh, I'm Haitian.
Even better. Right?
So I think being from the island and me gravitating to dance how I love to dance and just seeing that island swag in me, I was just like, okay, now it makes sense.
Gotcha. And it does make sense even with your temper.
Yeah.
It makes sense now. I never knew you were Haitian. Yeah. So is your mom fully African American?
No, my mom is Bahamian. She's from the Bahamas, and my biological dad is Haitian.
Oh, wow.
From Haiti, but
the
person who raised me, he's Jamaican.
Gotcha. So is your mom of darker complexion?
Yeah.
Oh,
I look just like my mom.
You look just like your mom. What's your mama's name?
Her name is Alicia.
Hey, Alicia, girl! Shout out to Alicia, the Bahamian. Peerapoo. Yes. So is your sister, is she chocolate too?
Yeah, my sister is, my Tiara is chocolate. Katara and Marquita, they're more so light skinned.
Okay.
But we all act just alike.
Yeah.
Like, we all act just alike, and I love my sisters though.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So tell me a little bit about this stank walk that you got, because I'm telling you, every chocolate guy that I have ever met, ever seen from Florida, not necessarily Miami, not necessarily that, but all y'all have this certain stank walk. What is that? Like, what's in the water?
Listen, I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know what it is. It's just like, I always had a stank wall at a young age, and it was always a twist with it. So everybody thought I was gonna be gay, but I always kept a girlfriend. So it was just like, bitch, it was like, oh, bitch, we confused at this moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't know what's going on.
Right. So at that moment, like, my walk always been stank. I always had a twist to my walk, and it was a nasty walk at that, but I still was attracted to females, and females still loved it.
So you used to dick the real girls down, the cisgender females.
Girl, I ate pussy.
Terrible! Devon was down there eating that cat, that wild. Okay.
Girl, now I am allergic to that shit.
Yeah, I literally can't. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So how was it just growing up in Florida? Like, what's the difference between Florida and Georgia? Like, because those are the only two states that you just lived in. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, and you're a Scorpio, right?
Right.
Right. So are you the definition of a Scorpio? Let's start there.
I'm most definitely a definition of a Scorpio.
Yeah, like a real life Scorpio.
I am a real life Scorpio.
Okay. So how was it growing up there though? Like in Miami? I mean, Florida.
Florida, it was more so of the experience. It was more so definitely dramatizing because I was young, and my mom was on drugs. I was young. My mom was on drugs, and I really didn't. I ended up finding that my real daddy died in the womb when I was a senior in high school, getting ready to graduate. So it was just so much hurt and so much lies that was told to me throughout my whole entire childhood. So with that being said, and everybody know who my family was, because Florida, a lot of this is only so small.
Yeah.
Bitch, if you live in a motherfucking neighborhood and everybody know you, bitch, they know you, they know your mama, your grandmother, they know your whole story.
Okay.
So being that my mom was just like really heavy out there on drugs, everybody knew who she was, so I really got picked and fun about that.
About that, yeah.
And it really hurted me because it's just like, I just felt like at that time, how can you just be so selfish and not understand what your kids are going through?
They need you.
Exactly. And she never was there, in and out of prison and things like that. But, right now, I feel like my relationship with my mom is most definitely getting better. We communicate well, and it's just nothing but love. Like, I just feel like she understands me as a person. She understands that she did wrong. But it's never too right. She on her part, and it's never too late to fix things. And I think that's everybody understand that it's never too late to fix
anything.
Exactly.
You're right about that. And that's beautiful that you're opening up about your mom being on drugs, because a lot of us gay black men in the LGBTQ community, and then just a lot of people period in the black community, experience somebody in the family doing things like that. So it's hurtful and it's not cool. And my mom was on drugs as well. So I definitely know what that's like. Like, bitch, get it together. You have kids here.
Right.
So yeah, that's what's up. Thank you for opening up about that. That was beautiful. So talk to us a little bit about your talents and what you're focused on right now, because you are multi-talented. You're multifaceted. Let us know, like, what is Devon's title? Like, what do people need to know you as?
I just want y'all to know me as I'm just a talented individual. When I stepped up on the scene, it was really more so of my catering business and my cooking, because I had just graduated from the Cordon Bleu.
Okay.
So that was what I was passionate about at that time. So, with Chasing Reality Season 1 and Season 2, I got the chance to cook, and the cast honestly really did love the food. They honestly did. Rather and regardless of the shit that any of these girls got to say, they love the food. They know, bitch, I cooks down.
Period.
And you already testified to that.
Yeah.
He was like, sis, you cook down, bitch, you gotta fix me something to eat.
Yeah, period. And then the one thing about it, it's just a known thing that Devon can cook. You know, like, that's just what it is.
Period.
Yeah, so I don't think that should be a question. So talk to me a little bit about Le Cordon Bleu. Did you go there fresh after high school?
No. After high school, I went to FAMU, HBCU.
Okay. And where's that?
That's in Tallahassee.
Okay, that's where K. Michelle went. Your queen.
Yes!
Oh,
yes!
Brooklyn
yes.
K.
Y'all see the tattoo.
Oh,
I
my
gotta
goodness.
stand up for y'all to see it, but...
I can't.
Girl, that's my motherfucking bitch.
That's what's up, though.
That is my bitch. But
yeah.
I went to FAMU. I was taking up psychology and dance and theater there.
Okay.
The dance and theater was there, but once I started after my second year at FAMU and I started really getting into my degree with psychology, it disturbed me and I didn't want to do it no more.
Yeah, because you get so deep, huh?
Yeah, so I was just like, I don't want to do this no more. I want to do something that makes me happy and I can get money at the same time. So I packed my bags up. I went to motherfucking Atlanta and I just like, I'm finna check into culinary school because I know I can cook down. Let me learn more basic skills and different cuisines around the world. So when I went to that, I went to culinary school in 2015.
Okay, that was my next question. Thank you.
I went to culinary school 2015 in January, but I lived in Atlanta in 2014 of January. Okay. So throughout 2014, I told myself, I am here to make a name for myself. I want to dance, and I want to do that, and I want to take up culinary school. I had already applied to Le Cordon Bleu. I got it in. It was like, okay, this semester starts January 4th. This is what you in. So
2015.
2015.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, cool. But I already signed up for school. Okay. Now I'm going to focus on my dancing.
Period.
Once I moved here, Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Candy Burris.
Yes.
Don't throw Candy.
Yes, ma'am. She had, do you remember her wedding?
I remember her wedding. Yes,
the
African thing.
Yes.
You danced at her wedding?
Yes, ma'am.
Stop playing, bitch!
I promise you.
Oh my, you never talk about that.
I know, because it's just, I'm not that type of person to just like brag about what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's never about bragging. It's more about my accomplishments, how I feel inside, and it's gonna make me get greater.
Yeah.
When I moved to Atlanta, bitch, I didn't get on drugs. I didn't do this. I didn't do that because that wasn't my style. I came here for a reason.
A reason and a goal.
And I did that reason.
I feel you on that.
And that's what I did.
That's so inspiring, with just hearing that, with me just moving here for those exact same reasons.
Yeah.
It's just you saying that, like, that's major. Dancers not out here getting that opportunity to do that. Yeah. Right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I danced at her wedding. It was so motherfucking fun.
The African stuff.
Yeah, and if y'all don't believe me, I got pictures. I can post it up tomorrow.
The receipts are there.
The receipts are there. Like, I danced for her on her wedding. Bitch, I met Phaedra. I met motherfucking Tamar Braxton. Like, all those people who Kenny is really close with, they were there at her wedding. And it was so fucking beautiful. Like, there was really live motherfucking lions and tigers.
Yeah.
Bitch, I was like,
was you gagging?
Girl, I was gagging.
Bitch, I would have been
Bitch, bitch, I was so motherfucking scared. I was like, I didn't go to this side. I can't dance over here. Yeah. Why this bitch? Yeah. No, ma'am. But I was really happy for me to step up in Atlanta and come up here exactly what I said I was going to do. That's what's and up. I made it happen.
That's beautiful. So who taught you how to cook growing up? Did you used to watch somebody, or you was just like, I like to cook. I like to cook.
You know what? My grandmother.
Your grandma taught you how to cook? Oh, is she still here with us?
Unfortunately, she's not. That's the person that really took care of me until I was about 12 years old. And once you in the teenage years of your age, you start to really listen to the negative stuff that people are saying about you and your mother and your family. Yeah. So at that moment, my grandmother had passed away because she took care of me my whole entire life when my mom was out there on drugs. Okay. So when she took care of me, I gravitated to her like she knew exactly how I was feeling. Bitch, I was her number one prospect. A bitch couldn't tell me nothing
about my motherfucking green.
Girl,
bitch, I feel you on that, and that's period.
Bitch, Grandma, I'm hungry. Bitch,
Grandma gonna always come through.
I was eating. You know what I'm saying? So That's how I was with my grandmother.
Yes, God. Ain't no love like a grandmother's love, and that's a straight fact.
Yes,
That's 100. Period.
Yes, ma'am. So at that moment, once she started to get sick, and I was in that age range to understand death, it really took a really hold on me, because it's like, this is my best friend. This is somebody who I really love, and I learned the meaning of how to love someone.
Oh my God!
You know,
I feel like you're speaking my speech.
Like
it's
like
true. That shit crazy.
So she passed away, and it broke my heart. Like, I really was on this rampage throughout my, like, people don't know that my first charge, like, charge, you know how you get in trouble in little, and you go to the detention center. Girl, my first charge was battery.
Oh, who?
I whooped this motherfucking female ass. I did. I not only whooped her ass because she kicked me in my nuts.
Oh, y'all would tag that hoe too.
So when she
was this somebody you was fucking with?
No, I wasn't fucking with her.
Okay.
But I had just got into a fight with this dude, and I can remember this. I can always tell this story, because I remember this is one of the life-changing experience of my whole entire life.
Well, let us know.
And I just had got into a fight. I was in the fourth grade. I just had got into a fight with this young dude. And he ended up beating my ass.
Oh my goodness.
And he was talking.
Molly whopped your ass.
Yeah, he whooped my ass. I ain't gonna lie, bitch.
Yeah.
Sometimes bad.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some, but you live.
Exactly.
You live to fight another day.
Exactly.
Hashtag Friday, okay?
So he had whooped my ass, and she was walking around. She was walking like I was in a corner with security, and she was walking out the door, and she looked at me and she started laughing. Now, mind you, this is the same bitch who I don't like.
Okay.
And my sisters them don't like. And I'm the baby.
She was older?
Yeah, she was. No, she wasn't older than me. She was in my range of school, but she had sisters and things like that, and they didn't fuck with my sisters. And being that I'm the baby and I'm the only boy, she and everybody, and bitch, like I said, that stank walk always been with me, so everybody already knew I was gay.
Yes.
So she decided to say all of this stuff, and she kicked me in my nuts, girl. Next thing you know, bitch, I went to a motherfucker wop, and I broke her nose, and they took me to jail.
In fourth grade?
In the fourth grade.
So what was the lesson in that? Give us
the lesson was don't put your hands on females, bitch, because you're going to be the loser at the end of the day.
Oh, beautiful. That was beautiful. Say that again, bitch.
Don't put your hands on females, niggas, because you're going to be the loser at the end of the day.
And that's just fact.
And I learned that in the fourth motherfucking grade.
Right, and these females don't put your hand on men either. It's vice versa.
Provoke. Right,
yeah.
She was provoking me.
That's what it is. So can you go ahead and let's let the people know that's tuned in right now where they can follow you, where they can find you on social media?
Yes, you guys can follow me on Instagram as Real as Royalty. That's my main page that I really go live and I tweet from. My business page is Royalty Taste Stuff. If you need to book anything, birthdays, weddings, celebrations, whatever, reach out to me through my business page. Don't reach out to me through my personal page, because I really don't answer my personal page messages like that, because it just be too much going on. Yeah. So if you really need catering and booking, and you really want to book me, reach out to my business page, Royalty Taste Of. You guys can follow me on Facebook as Devon Rashad Frazier, and you can follow me on Twitter as Real as Royalty.
Period. So now it seems like you're moving into becoming a musical artist.
Yeah.
You're doing a little bit of rapping now, pushing the pen.
Yes.
All right. So let us know, how did you get into rapping? What inspires you to rap? Like,
you know what? Music has always been the outlet for me to really discover who I am. And I don't care what anybody said. Like, I don't know how you listen to music, but I listen to music where I can relate to it, where I can feel the background singers, the harmony, the motherfucking lyrics, and everything. Like, I pay attention to music. That's how I so embedded that I am into music.
Gotcha.
And being a K Michelle fan, and the way that she writes music, and the way how she come off so real, and want people to understand, like, you know, this is who I am, but as an artist, this is who this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I was like, bitch, I know I can write music. Bitch, I've been rapping since my talent show years in high school.
Okay.
But it was just like, fun and game with your friends. We rapping and whatever.
And we kick in and we having a good time.
Having a good time.
Right.
So I never took it that serious, but I always knew that I can write music. So, in this time, in this world, it's just like, our community is being more respected.
Period. Especially in the more mainstream.
Yes, exactly. In the more mainstream, like, you got Saucy Santana.
Yeah, shout out to Saucy.
That's the main LGBT community rapper that's out here that everybody knows publicly and things like that. So it's
and know his music too.
And know his
the lyrics.
And know the music and know the lyrics. So it's just like, damn, bitch, I'm on this platform. Not only am I pushing my culinary business, I know I can write music, but I don't know how I sound spitting my lyrics.
Okay.
So it was about stepping out on faith and just going for it. And my first song was Pop Off with LaKendra, and thank you so much, LaKendra, for giving me that feature. I love you all the way down, baby girl.
Shout out to T.S. LaKendra.
She is amazing.
Yes. So I actually want to talk about your single because it's called Pop Off. So talk to us a little bit about the title. And was it a shot at someone?
It most definitely was a shot at numerous people. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these girls like to talk and gab behind closed doors and behind the scenes and the film and the cameras, but when it comes to me, I feel like with me, I'm myself on camera and I'm off camera. I'm gonna give you all of me. So one moment when you guys are sitting up there trying to destroy me on camera, but then you personally inbox me and text me and call me and say, well, Devon, it really wasn't nothing. I didn't mean it that way. I'm just doing it for the cameras. Then we have another problem.
So there's people on this current platform that you're on who's done that?
Girl, every platform that I was on.
Ooh. Speaking of the other platform you were on, shout out to Chasing Reality, shout out to Chasing Atlanta, shout out to Chasing Dallas. So you pretty much stormed that show, you know what I'm saying? And I've been a fan of yours since season 1, episode 1 down to the Catfish Gate, right?
Right.
So let us all know right here, right now, what happened with you in Chasing Reality. Were you fired or did you respectfully walk away?
You know what? A lot of girls say that I was fired. I honestly was not fired from them. And Chasing Reality knows the business, and being that was my first experience with being reality TV, I had to learn the business as well. So
that's right.
At this moment where, it's my first season, I'm giving my all, like my heart, I'm giving y'all everything. They twisted to make it better for the viewers and their enjoyment. And I'm just like, that's not me.
Right.
I can't do that. You got other people on this cast members that are being fake regardless whatever shit that come out of their mouth, and they're paying people to be their boyfriends, paying this and that, and just like, I don't understand what is the difference between reality. Tell me what's the difference between reality TV and what's real. The difference between what's real.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And if I'm giving y'all my whole entire life story, I want you to tell it like I'm giving it to you. And it wasn't that way.
Okay, so you feel like it was just too chopped and screwed for you.
It was too much chopped and screwed for me. Like, I don't want to talk bad about Chasing Reality.
Right. No.
Because I love them.
Right, and that's where you got your start.
Yes.
And that's where a lot of people fell in love with you.
Chasing Reality, I thank you guys so much for giving me this opportunity to get my name out there to the world and know who Devon is. And I thank you guys so much. But there was a moment in time where I had to departure, and that was...
Come on, departure. All righty. So that was good. So, Devon, you're not a single girl, are you?
I'm not.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about you and Bay and hubby.
Okay.
Dewan, that's his name, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So let us know, how long have you and Dewan been together?
Me and Devon have been together going on about 4 years now. 4 years.
And how long have y'all been knowing each other?
We've been knowing each other about 4 years now.
Okay. So was it love at first sight?
I think it was. It wasn't love at first sight. it was more so because I was in a situation where this person was really dogging me out and things like that. So it's just like, I'm gonna get you back. And so therefore I met Devon, and Devon just showed me all types of different,
This was you talking about a different dude was trying to dog you out?
Right. This was before Devon.
Yeah, a past relationship.
Yeah, I was messing with somebody else.
Okay.
Before Devon.
In Atlanta?
In Atlanta.
Oh.
And it was just a bad experience. Like, I cannot believe I allowed myself to tag along through what he was doing.
Yeah, he was just disrespectful.
Very girl was
like demeaning.
It wasn't demeaning. It was more so control your hoes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Control these people because they're coming at me and inboxing me. I don't like to go back and forth with people when it comes to a man of mine.
But when you met the one, that was a change for you.
That was a change. It was totally something different. Like, we grew and we learned so much about each other, and in the moment of us learning so much about each other, we found out that we had so much in common. And he's from Orlando, Florida. I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, which is like 4 hours away.
Oh, the one's from Florida as well. Oh, okay. Did y'all know each other back in Florida or here?
The thing about it is that we didn't know each other back in Florida. We were in Tallahassee because I was going to FAMU and he was going to FSU, Florida State University.
Which is where?
Which is also in Tallahassee.
Oh.
So we were both in Tallahassee at the same time, but we did not come across each other.
Okay.
And so when I moved to Atlanta, that's when we met each other up here.
So who's older?
Devon's older than me.
Okay. So, and where did you guys meet?
We met, it's so crazy, it's so funny because Devon saw me in the club. Like that, at the moment of time, what was the club that was really popping?
I wouldn't know.
Rush. Yeah, girl, you don't know. Rush.
Okay, Rush.
Rush was really popping at that moment because I moved into Atlanta in 2014. So Rush was really popping at that moment. And
how old were you in 2014 when you moved here?
Jesus. I'm 28 now, and it's what?
27, 65 to 14.
It's
About 22? 23?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been here going on about 5 years.
Gotcha.
So
about 23.
You have about 23.
Okay.
I'm still young.
Yeah, still a young bitch.
Yeah.
Young puss.
Popping my pussy.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys, you said it wasn't love at first sight, and but nowadays you're together, right?
Yeah.
So we did see a lot of things we did see a specific something that's going to happen on the show, and I don't want to talk about it until it airs. But I do have a question. What is your response to people who try to clown your relationship or down your relationship, or I even saw some comments like, "Oh, why is Devon still with this guy?" Like, what is your response to those types of things?
You know what? All I can say is that those same those people is the same people that are living in fear. You get what I'm saying? That don't want to talk about what's going on in our community. And our community is very hard. A relationship is very hard in our community.
Yes.
So when you're in a relationship, these people know. Like, I'm on Chasing Reality, you know what I'm saying, before I came over GSTATUS. And y'all saw me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saw my dude and everything. Y'all know that we was together. So it's just like, I could be mad at him and then I could be mad at the world, but I gotta understand at the end of the day, this is just the Black African American gay community. They don't care whether you're in a relationship or not. They're gonna try to shoot their shot. You get what I'm saying? And it's been like that on both of our ends. Numerous inboxes on his behalf and my behalf, and they know we're together. That's just the gay community, and it's so sad. It's sad.
But, okay, so in the same breath, do you feel like, okay, if your boyfriend is entertaining somebody, are you the type of bitch who checks the bitch, or are you going to check your man first?
I'm going to check both of them.
Okay.
I'm going to check both of them.
Because, so obviously you're going to check your man because that's your man, right?
Right.
So these girls out here, you're going to check them too because you feel like they know and they should know right from wrong?
Absolutely. They know. Y'all should know what's right from wrong. Y'all know how hard it is for us gay Black African Americans to date in our community. Y'all know what's wrong. So whether or not my man want to step out and entertain you, you know, bitch, because you a fan. You've been watching me since
the beginning of time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you're saying that you chastise both and you hold both accountable.
I want to hold both accountable. I want
Yes.
both of them to understand that they right and what was wrong at the end of the day.
Okay.
It's not about going to, like, that's the thing. People continue to say that, oh, you need to be talking to your man or you need to be doing this. And that's totally fine.
About it.
And that's totally fine. I'm going to always check my man when things are not in the right place. But at the same time, the way this person went about it and how they went about it was most definitely disrespectful. And y'all girls will
see that.
Exactly.
Okay, so without getting any more into the details about that, are there any gems that you could give to us? Because you and your boyfriend have been through some things publicly, and you guys are still together and you're making it work. So what would you say is the strength? What is the meat and the potatoes at the end of the day for you that's like, I'm just going to stick with my man, period? What is that?
It's about really forgiving and communication. Like, we're seeing a therapist at this moment in time.
Good.
And with me, Devon is a Pisces.
Very
and I'm a
emotional.
Scorpio. We both are water signs.
Yeah.
We're both very emotional. We both got a mouth on us. And we both tell like it is. So it's just like, at the moment in time, he can be talking to me and it's just something that I don't want to hear right now.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And that makes him feel, well, damn, I must not be that important for you to want to understand my feelings or my opinions on how I feel. And sometimes he does the same thing with me. So it's not about what's right and what's wrong in our relationship. It's about what's really like, let's dig into the issue that we both are having a hard time with communicating and understanding each other. And let's fix it and move forward.
So you just say communication, period.
Yeah.
Communicate. That's so funny that you say that because my good Judy Neek, he's been in his relationship for about 7 years, and I interviewed him and I asked him the same question, and he's like, it's gonna sound so cliche, but really communication.
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk to your nigga. Period.
Yeah, so like, if you know for a fact that you did wrong, just tell us. Whether we want to hear it or not, you know, just tell your spouse that you stepped out or you did something disrespectful that can possibly harm you guys, and for another person to use this as their advantage or ammo or motherfucking storyline that I didn't never need or need to clout off for anybody motherfucking name, bitch, because I'm that bitch. And everybody knows that. So I didn't need, and this person keep trying to justify that, like, girl, I was never asleep. I was never asleep. So you
real bitches always know what tea is.
I know what's the tea, and you know what's the tea.
You better know what's good, Devon, and just you know, you know who you are at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Right. Period.
I know who I am at the end of the day. I understand that production got a job at the end of the day. They're going to motherfucking script and screw whatever they need to do to get a motherfucking reaction or a conversation that the viewers need to have amongst themselves. I get that. I'm playing the game just like the rest of these girls playing the game, honey.
And sip to that.
Yes,
so, just to wrap this whole topic up about your personal life before we move into G status, the love is real.
The love is real. The love is real.
If
you can, the love is honestly real. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying, and I really hate the fact that because it's always Devon is pictured in this bad moment. You get what I'm saying? But Devon got his faults too.
Okay.
I did.
Look at you taking ownership.
Absolutely. That's what it's like I'm learning.
Therapy is working for y'all. Shout out to Devon and the therapist. Okay.
I'm learning. I learned what I did.
Yes. Come through, real.
And whether or not if I was cheating on him or whatever, I did not listen and understand his feelings. And how he feels as a person. You can be with somebody and you guys can view differences at two different standpoints. You get what I'm saying?
True.
And you may think that this is not disrespectful to you. You know,
but
it be okay, but in his eyes, it's disrespectful.
Exactly.
So it's a moment where you have to sit back and you have to understand that person. You got to realize that, damn, they really didn't like the way how I handled this situation or how I was dressed at this event, I know what not to do to make that whole ball fire up again.
Okay, and so not to get into the business of your therapy, but you did mention that he's kind of low key controlling or gets that on the show. So is that something you guys are working on as well?
That's something that we're working on.
You guys have to work on that. Devon, let this bitch be free. Don't nobody want Devon. Ain't nobody gonna take Devon.
I think he's really, no, in his eyes, he always tell me that the same way you get him is the same way you lose him. He always tell me that. So I be telling him like, babe, like really, like calm down. Like,
yeah, and y'all gonna be all right.
Yeah, like calm down. Like there's no saying or no rumors about Devon in these streets fucking on whoever or sucking on whoever or
those
paying.
are facts.
Those are facts.
Yeah.
There's not that in these streets, and that's what I want him to understand and realize. Like, I understand the gay community. People are going to be disrespectful. They don't care that you're in a relationship. They're going to talk to you regardless or try to shoot their shots. But just understand me that I'm not trying to entertain that. I'm not trying to get into that because it doesn't make money. Gotcha. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, we're going to leave that at that, period. So, GSTATUS. Why GSTATUS? Why did you choose to go to GSTATUS? And tell us a little bit about that audition process when you were going to GSTATUS.
Okay, so GSTATUS. I think it was really more so of the fans. Like they really was.
It was like, come back, we want you.
It was really come back. It wasn't really the comeback part. It wasn't really the comeback. It was more so of like chasing reality. Y'all using cell phones. Y'all doing this. Y'all doing this. It's just like, damn. I started to take that. And he just like, there's a lot of viewers that is watching us. Why we can't, elevate and get to the next level where we can really have on mics. They can really hear us and things like that. So,
which has gotten better over there, by the way, in Dallas. I don't know about
Dallas. I'm not sure about chasing reality because I did season 2 and we still was doing the same thing.
Oh, okay.
So that's no shot or no shade or anything. It's just like, I really wanted to take my business
somewhere else.
So
you just like GSTATUS just has better production quality.
Yeah, they have better production quality. And Ja, honestly, really, he's not favorable. You get what I'm saying? That with chasing reality and chasing Atlanta, it was just so much of favoritism and things like that. And I felt like at a moment where I'm giving my all and my heart and my realness, y'all trying to twist it into something or get viewers of y'all like it. Okay. But you rather these girls to put on false entertainment, false storylines just to make a show. That never set well with me.
And you feel like GSTATUS doesn't do that?
At a moment, I really did feel like GSTATUS did not did that. But once this story unfolds about my situation, y'all gonna understand. And I don't want to blame production because that's not what I'm on here doing.
I hate when girls blame production because we say what we say, we do what we do.
It comes out about paying production. Like production gonna put on a great show.
Period.
So I just felt
you have to know that going into the situation.
Yeah, I felt like at a moment where they were really being fake and trying to manipulate my relationship and my situation. Y'all try to use it against me to really hurt me at my lowest. And
it just wasn't something you were at.
That was not something I was at.
So the audition process, did you audition? Did you go to the casting call?
I did.
And they fell in love with you at the gate? Is that the tea?
I did. I hit up Akeem. I said, Akeem, when is GSTATUS having auditions? Because I want to come back on the scene. I really want to show my story and my experience the right way. And he was just like, this is when we're doing this and that. And it's so ironic how you asked me that because I guess there's rumors going around that Devon begged GSTATUS to get on the show.
I didn't know that. I ain't heard that.
Oh, you didn't hear that?
I didn't hear that.
There was some rumors going around saying that I was begging Akeem to get me on the show. How can I beg a person to get me on the show when Chasing Reality did not fire me? I left. I walked away.
You chose to walk away.
Exactly.
Okay. So you went to the audition, they loved you, and that was that. You
And
moved
that was
on.
it.
Alrighty. So did you watch season 1 of GSTATUS?
I did.
Do you have any faves from that season?
You know,
really quick?
it's so ironically and it's so crazy because Sherrod was one of my faves.
Okay.
Who else did I like? I liked Mulan.
Yes, Milan Jadot. Shout out to Milan Jadot. I liked him too.
I like Milan.
Yes.
I like Milan.
Is there anyone who didn't come back for season 2 that was on season 1 that you really wish that would have been there with the girls, Kiki?
I honestly feel like Milan and True Fine and Zafar should have been there.
Yeah.
I feel like it would have
Yeah,
brought
Zafar. Yeah, where is he?
somewhere.
He returned. Yeah, with his dreadlocks. Okay, so who's the most boring on this season?
The most boring on this season. Do we have to say one person or numerous persons?
I just want who's the top boring person that you really can't take.
Main cast members.
Main or not.
No, cause B-list really don't count with me. It's just like y'all not really there, and I really had too much filming, shooting with B cast members, so
Yeah.
it's just like I really don't know. But
Yeah.
other than Lando, and shout out to Lando because it's my motherfucking dog.
Yes, Linda will be here Sunday at noon. Lando is coming to the TV, to the King Can't Wait to speak his speech. So who is it?
I'm gonna have to say Sherrod.
Okay, so Sherrod is the most boring. And who's your favorite new person? Who's been the person that you coming into this scene? Who's their first time on season 2 that you're like, okay, this bitch cool.
And that's Ike. I love Ike.
Yeah.
That's Ike.
Shout out to Ike with his chiseled cheeks.
Motherfucking Ike. Ike can really sing.
Yeah, he can.
Ike
I've heard
blow.
his music.
I can really blow. That's my motherfucking
Right.
dog.
I think I just saw Markel. Hey, Markel. Markel
Hey,
spoke to you and I. Okay, so moving on. We first got introduced to you on GSTATUS when you and Akeem were meeting at the park, and you came through switching and twisting, and you were really giving us life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you were in that scene, and you was just reading these girls. Was that scene after everything has been filmed, or was that your first actual, honest, real scene with Akeem?
You know, I'm gonna be real.
Because you was going in. I was like, okay, Devon, what done happened? This is the first time. What's tea? What happened?
Right. I'll be real and honest about it. That was way before.
Way before everything?
Everything. No, that was after everything.
That was way after everything
That
has
was
happened.
after everything that happened. I really wasn't in season 1. Not season 1. I really wasn't in episode 1.
Uh-huh.
But production was like, after the trailer and everything that came out, it was like, Devon, the people are really want to see you.
Yeah, duh.
You are the number one person that they want to see right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm not in episode 1, so I don't know how you want to incorporate me in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, the only person who I got ties with is a king.
Okay.
So therefore, it only made right for us to patch up on what we've been through.
Yes, which I loved. And let me say this too. I love how you're not afraid to get Akeem together in your confessional because you already know what Akeem gonna be giving to his.
Yeah.
So it's like, and a lot of these girls get in their bag behind Akeem, and it's just like, y'all already know what Akeem gonna give. Y'all better get in that green screen and do what y'all do to him.
Yeah,
because Akeem is going to give it each and every time.
Y'all better play this game like the way these girls are playing.
Yes, you have to use it. You have to use it and use it to your advantage. So in that scene, you're basically saying you had already been through everything. You were agitated, but the people needed you. So it was like, we got to do this and do like the business side of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. So how do you know? Because you mentioned that allegedly Charlie has a scent. He has a stank box. Why would you say that? What is that about? Why did you say that?
Okay, listen. I honestly do not have a problem with Charlie. I think Charlie is a sweet individual. He's so humble. Okay. And I can really put that out there about Charlie. It really was, it was more so of them saying, Devon, we need you in the first episode, so we need you to come up with something or talk about something. Mind you, I don't know none of these girls.
Right.
So I'm just.
So that was just shade. Like, girl,
it was fun shade.
Okay.
Like, if you don't,
I'm learning fun shade. You know, I don't know no fun
your
shade.
pussy is not stained Charlie, do not get offensive to it, sis. And if you really feel a certain way about it, I humbly apologize. Because I was just doing what y'all do in front of cameras, honey.
Alrighty, so the next time we see you, because Akeem invited you down to the hibachi grill, right? So can you just explain the energy of the room? It just seemed very tense and very awkward. What was going on in that room?
You know what? We filmed that scene for almost about 4 hours. Akeem was late. Dre Simmer did not show up until, once Akeem arrived or whatever. And I just noticed that I found out information that Akeem and Dre Simmer was riding together, so you was already out there in the parking lot waiting.
Okay.
So that scene was shot for 4 hours. It was a lot. It was most definitely a lot going on. Production didn't want us to talk to each other. And with me, I'm a people person. I like to talk.
They didn't want y'all to talk when y'all were all sitting down in there? Just
not when the cameras wasn't rolling.
Okay.
They wanted everything
Let's force the same thing.
Yeah, they wanted everything to be authentic and things like that.
I love that.
Before we went in, before that scene, everybody was, getting themselves together and things like that. And that's when I met Four.
Okay.
And me and Four was in my car. I was smoking my weed. He was, doing what he was doing. And
Doing what he was doing.
yeah.
Which, what are you saying?
He was doing what he was doing.
So y'all were friends at one point?
No, it was not us being friends at one point. It was more so of us trying to establish a friendship at that moment. Because I'm going to just be real with y'all. Before we shot that scene, me and Four was in my car.
It seemed like you and Four would be cool.
Like
I
I honestly don't have a problem with this dude, this cat. Like,
it's not y'all problem. We're gonna get in that too, so we're gonna save that. But you were saying that y'all was just chilling in the car and you saw some things.
Right, exactly.
Okay. And that is the honest to God truth.
And that is the honest to God truth. I put this on my motherfucking grandmother. That is the honest God truth. Me and Four was in my car. I was getting high and he was doing his other substance. And that's exactly what it was.
And for the record, you're not on cocaine.
I am not on cocaine. I don't do that stuff. We can have a lie detector at the reunion.
I feel like y'all need one, especially
we
for
most
the
definitely need one.
the climbing Charlie back gate.
Girl.
Because that's too much for me.
Oh, that was a lie.
Okay, so, and we're going to get into that too. I'm just going, scene by scene, moment by moment. So y'all was cool, y'all was kicking, got out the car, went back to the scene, and then it was time to turn up?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm saying, you and Four, where did that energy?
Well,
when I say turn up, I'm saying it's time for lights, camera, action, create the mess. What was it? Like, was it Akeem and his energy with Roman and then Brandon? Like,
I gotta pee first.
What? Okay, go pee.
Okay, I gotta pee.
Go pee. Guys, please stick around because after this interview, we're going to have a little Q&A. So you guys can ask Devon anything you want to ask him. So I hope everybody's enjoying this interview. I'm so excited that Devon is here. He's here talking. He's here gagging. We're having a good time here at the King K Way TV. I do want to let you guys know that Sunday at noon, Lando will be here. Lando, the friend of the show, the chocolates drop. He will be here to give his point of view on things. And there's also another popular blogger who's going to be here. I'm not going to reveal the name yet, but that person will be here as well on Sunday. So here's my thing with the GSTATUS girls. Why are you girls, why is that the first thing you girls like to say? Like drug. Like, why is that like the first go-to, the first like thing? Because overall, I feel you guys are an ensemble. So when you guys, and it's not just you who throw these accusations, everybody throw these accusations about each other. And it's like, why do you guys throw these drug things out there like that?
Well, I think for me, when it comes to me, and you have different people lying on me about that I do those substances, then we have a problem because I have lost a lot of bookings due to chasing reality when everybody thought that, you know, Devon is a drunk, Devon does this and he does that. I lost a lot of bookings. And coming on this platform and really not knowing these people, I'm just like, you know, there's nothing that these girls can say about me that can really, you know, hurt me or this and that, because this is a new light. I don't know them like that. So when they started to put out these drug allegations about me, I'm just like, you know.
On the show?
Yeah. This is, you'll see it.
Okay, it hasn't been shown yet.
It hasn't been shown
yet. Okay.
But you're going to see it.
Okay.
And these people continue to go on everybody different platforms to talk about me and say that I'm on coke and I do all of this stuff. And reality, I laugh about it because it's just like, y'all know I don't do this. I don't do this. And for the people that are going out there and trying to stir this story up that I do it and trying to hurt me and my brand at the same time, because when you say stuff on camera about a person and you paint that picture, it's very hard for it to come back.
Yeah, and for people to forget it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I understand that. So, was it that serious when December said that he was a veteran? Is that what's, bitch, did that really send you off the bug when this guy saying he's a veteran? Was it disrespectful? Was it condescending? Like, how did he say it?
You know what? I take full ownership of that situation. I did act out childishness. You know, I was very childish at that moment. And when he said veteran, but you gotta understand that with December, you don't know what to expect. And like I said, I was a fan of season 1. I saw how you came on to me mid-season of the show. You did what you had to do, and you stir up so much drama to the point where it's just like, girl, if I see this person or if I'm in this bitch space, I know we gonna have a problem.
So you had preconceived notions.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I already went in with that perception of him.
Which is not always good or true.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely. So having that situation in the back of my mind on how he was on season 1 and then coming to find out this was like a week before that we all was going to the hibachi grill, that you just had a not really a fallout but it was just like a miscommunication with one of my best friends.
Okay.
And when they told me the story, I didn't feel you too well about it. Because I felt like, well, what's the point of you doing all that when a person is just trying to help you at the end of the day?
Who's your best friend?
Sky.
Oh, okay. Is this the tea about this show?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not about that show. I don't know.
Okay.
But no, this is the tea with me, because everybody's saying like, damn, Devon really came on so strong and this and that towards Drayson.
That's what it was giving.
Yeah, and it was. And as me watching it, it most definitely gave that, but I wanted y'all to know the backstory about it. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, when you have people out here that are genuinely trying to help you as a person and you get up being under the influence and drugged out and say, oh, what's been said, or do we got a problem when a person's trying to help you? Now you could go and left like you trying to fight that person. That's something that doesn't sit well with me. You know, and so I felt like even though my friend didn't...
And can handle his own.
Yeah, he can handle his own. Even though I know that he didn't probably felt like it was disrespectful on his behalf, but I took it as disrespectful. You get what I'm saying? Because I helped bitches numerous times out the days. I'm there for everybody. And for a bitch to sit up there and try to turn on me or try to do stuff to hurt me, bitch, we got a problem.
Okay. I understand that. I receive it. So we're going to move on a little bit. So, okay, you threw the drink, which you have, I've seen you in other interviews, you've taken accountability for, which was not right. So then, which happens to Redrick getting trampled on or whatever happened, right? So you went to go pop up on Redrick and our guy when they were doing their shoot. Can you let us know what, because it looked like the energy, the tension was thick between you and Redrick, like from the gate, because he blames you because you threw the drink first. Had you not threw the drink, maybe the food wouldn't have gotten thrown. Who's to say? But I feel when Redrick is saying, you understand when Redrick is saying, hey, you threw the drink, which caused this, so bitch, I'm mad.
Yeah.
So when you popped up at their photo shoot, what was the energy given? Like, what were you really there to do?
The energy at that moment in time, when I popped up at Redrick photo show, I honestly really did come there to really apologize about the situation because I didn't know that Akeem did not inform him that I was coming. So that's where he felt that just like that animosity of going left so quick because I really did came there to just talk to you and just say, hey, I didn't know that you was on the floor. I didn't know there was that opinion over you. That, like, I honestly did not know that, sis, and I did not see you. Like, honestly, once I threw the drain, that was it. Cause bitch, I'm only aiming on these two motherfuckers right here. So when everybody, not only her but production was saying, people got hurt and this and this and that.
There's a lot being talked about.
Yeah, there was a lot being talked about. So I was really ashamed of that. Like I didn't want that to happen.
Exactly.
And I didn't know that it happened like that. So when I arrived there, she was already on 10 because she didn't know I was coming. So it's just like,
what this bitch doing? Popping up.
You giving me this energy, I'm gonna give you the same energy, but I'm gonna still apologize at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, which you did. Because you kept saying, turn around, I'm not done talking to you. Like, she kept trying to dismiss you. And you just wasn't really going for that.
Not gonna happen.
So, how are you in Redrick today? How are you and our guy in Redrick today?
We're good.
Yeah.
I love Redrick. I think he's just so beautiful, even though he is an androgynous man.
Yes.
He is so beautiful.
He is. And our guy's a cool person, too.
Our guy is very cool. Y'all gonna see a scene where, there was things that was said, and me and our guy, we did go left, because he was talking about one of my friends, and I told my friend about it. And things like that. So I guess he felt like I was being fake and phony in that moment. But I was just like, honey, if
that's my friend.
Somebody said something about Charlie, you're
gonna be the first one.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's exactly what I did, just being real at the end of the day.
So we can't wait to see that. So I want to go back to you and Ford really quick because you said you guys were hanging out, Kiki and prior.
Yeah.
So why do you think you and Ford ended up getting into it right then and there if you was annoyed with Dre Simber when he said
when y'all look at the episode and how everything played out, y'all see that when I came outside and he was just like, Devon threw
y'all were talking and you was like, no, I threw the.
If I really had beef or bitch, I would have whooped his ass right then and there.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like y'all both of you have got it popping with each other, but it was kind of like. It wasn't no beef. It was just kind of like, girl, where did that even just come from?
It was nothing. When me and Ford was in my car, I told Ford, I said, he was just like, who you know everybody? I said, I don't know all these people. I only know Ike and Cain. But I feel like me and Dre Simmer may have an issue. He said that, Dre Simmer is my friend. I said, Lord Jesus. I said, okay, well, that's your friend. This is how I feel about him. But we have nothing, I still to this day don't have a problem with Ford. You get what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with him.
I think you guys both don't have an issue with each other, but because of who his bestie is, that's what happens.
Exactly. And honestly, to push out the whole coke of that allegations about me, they keep saying that it came from Ford. And I'm just like, Ford, how could you sit up here and say these things that I do coke when we both know what went down? Okay.
So you guys all went to the Stop the Violence event that Ford was that Ike invited you guys to, and you guys were there supporting the non-violence and this, that, and the third. So when Ford and Dre started having their issue outside of that, and then you and Dre kind of started going back and forth, how did you and him start arguing, and how did you get the sage?
Well, at that moment,
we want to know.
At that moment, I was really talking to my counselor before. It was like 2 days before that scene had shot. I had met up with my counselor, and we're just talking about, you know, life in general. And she was just like, you know, he was like, you you need to get away from this negative energy and things like that. So I feel, and Devon always tells me this, he just feel like with coming with reality TV and his web series with the gay community, it's always negative energy. But I feel like, I don't feel like it's negative energy. If it's only negative energy if somebody is really saying something about me or to me that is factual. Then there's where the negative energy will come, because I'm gonna retaliate because bitch, it's true. Whatever you're saying, bitch, it's true. Then I'm gonna come back.
So Dre said something to you first? Out there?
No, it wasn't about Dre say something to me first. It was about what he experienced with one of my best friends.
So I'm talking about the nonviolence event. So you're still on that? You were still feeling some type of way?
The nonviolence event.
That's what I'm on.
No, I was done. Because like he said in his other interview that he did with Wale, after
You said Wale.
whatever his damn name is. When he had the interview and he did with, what's his name? Wiley. I'm sorry, Wiley. I'm sorry, Wiley. I'm sorry. When he did the interview with Wiley, he did say something that was factual, and that was after the whole hibachi scene and me throwing the drink and they closing out, I did apologize to him.
Yeah.
I honestly did apologize to him because I did not want that to happen.
Yeah.
So I honestly did apologize
you did the most in this
I did, and I would amend to that.
Yeah, and you have. And that's all you can do at the end
So
of the
it's
day.
just like, I did that. I apologize.
So why was y'all arguing at the...
Because he continued to go on different platforms.
After me
apologizing to you.
Okay.
After me apologizing to you. After me telling you everything, after me apologizing to you, after you not showing up to your scenes that you book with production with amongst yourself and things like that, and you getting the boot, and production is just like, you're not on the show no more. Now we got a problem.
Because you were new on the show.
Right.
Okay.
So it's just like, I already apologized to you, but here you go. You want to continue to go on everybody's platform, take shots at me. I'm a cockeyed ass bitch. I'm all of this and this and that. Oh, that girl said something. She said something like, bitch, I didn't know what the difference between paprika and salt. Bitch, I died, because that was really funny. That was really funny.
Oh, because you are a cook. You are
right.
You're a chef.
It was right.
Okay.
So she got that one. But
well, I do want to applaud you for not fighting at the nonviolence event. I feel like, at the end of the day, regardless of what's going on, regardless of what you got going on with these people, we, the viewers, we are seeing growth in you, your fashion, your style. We were a little disappointed when you threw the drink, but it's to be expected. We do know that you are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And it's just like, a lot of you guys on GSTATUS are honestly psycho. So it's like when you put a whole bunch of crazy bitches in the room, it's battle of the crazy bitch, and whoever comes out on top comes out on top.
Right.
But I do just want to applaud you for in that moment burning the sage, using your words, you and for both of y'all using y'all words against him, and just doing that. It was good. Like nobody, because y'all don't need to be doing all that fighting all that time.
I was gagging that whole moment because
y'all don't need to be doing that fighting all the time.
That was the only moment when everybody seen that these bitches was going back and forth, and y'all girls rolled together. So it was just like, I don't need to say anything. I'm just gonna burn this stage. I'm gonna let your best friend handle you.
Period. And one more thing we're going to talk about before we get into our game. What is your thoughts on Delicious dropping the F-bomb to Charlie, and then her using the N-word a lot, and then her saying the L-word on the show? What is your take on that? And because at the end of the day, Charlie only responded because she called him the F-bomb. So how do you respond to... just to her using the F-bomb, because you were there at the barbecue. Like, did you not hear? You didn't care about it? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, for one, and first and foremost, I did not hear her say faggot.
Okay.
At that moment when we were all together. Do I blame Charlie for what he said amongst her, I did blame Charlie at that moment because I didn't hear her say the faggot word. And where I'm from, when you say faggot, that's just like telling a straight nigga you a fuck nigga. And that's fighting words.
It's very disrespectful.
That's very bitch. If a bitch call me a faggot or a punk, bitch, I'm ready to pop off, and it is what it is. So I didn't hear her say those words in that moment because it was just so much going on. Like at a moment where we all are having fun and we're getting along, here it is where it's all going left. So everybody is confused to the point where it's just like, okay, well, what's going on right now? So at the moment when she said faggot, I didn't hear her say faggot. But the moment where she was saying nigga, I did hear that.
Yeah.
But, and let's make this clear, but she was rapping nigga.
Okay, in her song,
In her song.
or a different song?
It was her song.
Okay.
So she was rapping nigga. So I didn't take it offensive because it's music.
Okay.
Music is always going to offend somebody.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I didn't take it offensive because she was rapping and the thing that, but when it came to the whole part of being lynched, here we are a year and a half later where the show is being aired.
With all this shit going on.
And nothing has been said about her saying lynch. And I blame Reggie for that. Listen, I honestly not want to talk about this, honey.
Well, we're not going to stay long on it because we got to keep it moving. I just wanted to know your thoughts. You're not here for that.
I'm not here for it. I don't care where a person is say they did not know what lynch mean, honey. Because if you want to be technical about the situation, you're in school. There's only two motherfucking histories that you're going to either learn about. Either the black man or the white man. And in both of those histories, there are facts knowing that a white master was slaving these African American people, that they were being hanged, they were being whipped from whips and chains. So you cannot tell me that you did not know what the fuck a lynch mean.
I feel that.
You can't tell me that. That's crazy.
Yeah, and a lot of people say that. So what are your thoughts on Delicious and the King fighting outside of the performance night?
It's so crazy because a King called me the next day. He was just like, brother, I fought Delicious. I said, what?
You was gagging.
Bitch, you know I was gagging, bitch. I was like, okay, why would you do that? I said, why would you fight her? Why would you fight her? And then in the moment where the transgender woman's lives is being taken, you want to fight this white Mexican person. You get what I'm saying? That's going to have... Whether or not, if she was right or wrong in a situation, you put your hands on her being that you was a black man, at that, there's a problem. So I was just telling him, like, you're going to get backlash, brother. People are going to tell you.
But the people are really living for him, though.
They are, because
of the things she's listening to.
The things that she has said, and the reason that we did not know that she said lynch. I promise you, if and this is why I hold Redrick accountable, because you and production were the only two people that were in that moment when she said
yeah, and that scene, because I mean, that's not something you just thread, but somebody else did say that, you know, and I kind of took it like that as well, like, okay, because when you say lynch, like, that's not just a word you just say lynch, but I kind of feel like the energy she was giving was like, I'm finna get this nigga, like, I'm gonna have this nigga gutted. But I feel like it was a bad choice of words, but you need to learn.
And that's why I feel
you gotta learn history.
Like I feel her, like when I said that I canceled Delicious, and everybody was saying, well, how do you cancel her when y'all was just talking the other day? Like I said, this is something that I did not know about until I'm watching the show just like
everybody. Because when we film these shows, we don't know what goes on in other people's scenes until it happens, until we see it. So we're all gagging with you all, right?
So when she said that, I know deep down in my heart that Delicious is not racist.
Right.
I know that. Right. I know she's not racist.
Everybody should know.
You get what I'm saying? But if you're gonna sit up here and say these things, you need to own up to it. I don't want to see no weak ass apology. And then she's going on these social media platforms and telling everybody what production is trying to make me seem like I'm the bad guy.
Yeah.
Girl, you said it. Production did not move your motherfucking lips and say, okay, you did this shit, this is what you need to say, this is what you said. So therefore, you said it, it needed to be aired. Unfortunately, it was a bad timing in the word that we're going on today, and girl, you just got fucked up. So this is a learning experience, and honey, I tell you that, be humble and watch what you say, because your best friend is not black.
Period. So, before we move on, tell us about, before we play the game and wrap this interview up, tell us about this plate that you have prepared for me, Devon.
Okay.
Oh, it smells so fucking good.
Yes, ma'am. So, no, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all.
I can't see that.
Me,
It's so bright.
me and King Cain was supposed to had this interview about almost a month ago. And when I was set in stone, I was coming, he was just like, you know, I got some personal stuff that I gotta handle. I said, okay, no problem. In that moment, I was in a transition with me moving into a new business and taking over a brand new store and things like that. So I'm just like, you know, right now, brother, I can't really commit to doing an interview because I'm working nonstop. So this was the moment with us to come together. And he told me that he wanted chicken spaghetti. Now, I really was gonna make the chicken spaghetti the first time that we was gonna meet up. But this time around, I'm like, bitch, I'm cooking for you, me, my husband, and things. So I don't want to make no motherfucking 2 dishes. Girl, you finna eat what we finna eat tonight.
Which is?
So I made stuffed chicken. It has spinach and cream cheese and onions and bell peppers and Parmesan cheese in it. So it's stuffed with all of that. I did some homemade mashed potatoes with gravy. And he got a garlic roll at the end. And then we had motherfucking vegetables.
Mixed vegetables.
Mixed vegetables with some carrots and some broccoli and some cauliflower.
It's honestly so delectable. But, so every G-Status cast member that I interview, we play this game, right? But before we play this game, Devon, go ahead and let everybody know where they can follow you one more time, all of your social medias.
All right, you guys can follow me on Instagram at Real as Royalty, also Twitter as Real as Royalty, Facebook as Devon Rashard Frazier. Follow my business page if you guys need any bookings. I do everything: weddings, baby showers, get-togethers, personal chefs. If you just want to cook for your man or your motherfucking baby girl at the end of the day, and you need somebody to show up, book me, and you can book me at Royalty Taste Up, period.
Yeah, bitch, you better plug that because I'm telling you, this review is going to do numbers.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we're going to play a game, right? So basically, I'm going to go down the list. I'm going to say one person's name, right, from the cast. You give me one word, okay?
Okay.
That, how you feel about this person or what describes this person, okay?
Okay.
All right. One word. I don't need a whole spiel. I don't need a whole motherfucking bitch. Goddamn motherfucker. I just want you to give me one word, okay?
One word. I got you. One
Awesome.
word.
All right, so we'll start with Lando. I'm doing friends of the show and main cast. as
Okay.
well.
Lando. Lando is reasonable.
Yeah, I'm liking Lando so far on the show. Tramel.
Hilarious. I love Tramel. Shout out to my dog.
Shout out to Tramel. Tramel is really working on the show.
Tramel's
We're seeing his work.
Yes, ma'am.
And Tramel, if you're watching, that's really all that matters, bitch. Keep working.
My motherfucking dog single video is out now.
Oh, yeah,
so
he
make
did
sure
drop a
y'all
video.
Go motherfucking support Tramel and his motherfucking song single. The video is out now. Subscribe, bitch. Period.
That's what's up. Carl.
Oh my god. Funny. I love Carl.
Is he funny?
Carl is crazy. Carl crazy. Carl is those type of friends that is just like, I'm gonna be messy, but it's gonna be in a fun and crazy, shady way.
Gotcha.
I love Carl.
Gotcha. Akeem.
You know, I'm gonna say Akeem is real. You know, and the only reason why I'm gonna say that because Whenever you watch Akeem from Chase Reality into G Status now, Akeem has been and remained the same person that Akeem has been.
Yes.
And that's just who Akeem is. So you just gotta accept that. And he welcomed me into open arms into this season. He knew what I was gonna bring and what I had to offer to G Status, and he was just very much supportive and forgiving. So shout out to Akeem.
Yeah, shout out to Akeem, Sir Akeem Gianni. Okay, December.
Koki.
Our guy.
I like our guy at the moment. Our guy is very ostentatious.
Oh, what does that mean?
That means very showy.
Okay.
Him and Charlie. So if you gotta say Charlie, him and Charlie is very much ostentation. They're very showy girls, and they want to put on this persona that like they have it all, but it's no shade or no anything. Like I fucks with it.
Okay. Roman.
Roman. I'm gonna say Roman is confused.
Sherrod.
Ho.
Delicious.
I'm gonna use her words. Peasant.
4.
Delusional.
Redrick.
Pretty.
Redrick, you're very pretty. Redrick's like a real life transgender.
She give me Lisa Ray T.
She gives me woman. Yeah, she really do. And last but not least, Big Daddy Ike.
A true friend.
Really? You and Ike are really friends?
Me and Ike are really friends. And that's the thing, like, me, Ike, and Tramel, we are honestly really friends in real life.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it's crazy because, you know, Tramel did say some things about me and I did say some things about him. But, yeah, he did. But it was just in a moment of me throwing the drink. But I was on the shading just to be funny.
Yeah.
But, you know, he didn't take it any kind of way. We, like me, Ike, and Tramel, I can talk to them about anything and have numerous conversations about, you know, my life and my story. And they're just nothing but good energy, good advice.
Wow.
And so I honestly love them. I love them.
That's what's up. Okay, Tramel. Tramel might need to come over here to the Can't Wait TV and kiki on the couch. Because low-key, Ike and Tramel, they have good shade. In their confessional.
Girl.
You gotta watch for it, but they gon' throw that shade, especially Tramel.
I told Tramel that he was shady.
He is shady.
But being first season, and I didn't really know what to do or how to play the cameras. I said, sister, you is coming out shady.
Ike is very shady. Ike said, all I remember is, baby, I was on the floor. I said, ooh, Ike, now
all
you remember.
The thing that got me with Fort Toes, Dre said, bitch, how my carpet says it. These people are doing all of this, and Forrest saying that he sleep on his couch. I don't know how Dre Simmons is gonna go home.
Yes, I feel like that whole scene was just like, oh my God, you and Ford were just going in. I was just like, oh my fucking God.
Forrest took it ahead to me. I didn't really say as much. I wanted to really, like, you know, destroy him, but Forrest said so much. It was just like, okay, I'm gonna just let you have this moment. And just let you just, you know, take it away.
So are there, before we open up for the Q&A, a quick Q&A, do you have anything, what's anything you want to say to your fans, your supporters, or even your haters, or anything you want to say, any last words?
Yes, I want to say thank you guys so much for supporting me. I know it has not been easy. Y'all know I am a firecracker, and sometimes I do make bad decisions and bad choices. But we're all human. We all learn from our mistakes, and it's nothing about just moving forward. So continue to support everyone on this platform. I know the things that Delicious have said has stirred everybody to not wanting to watch the show, to continue to understand everybody's platform and storyline. But at the end of the day, you guys just have to understand that we did not know that this happened or this was said. We're watching the show just like you guys, and we filmed this over a year and a half ago, going almost 2 years ago. So now that it's being brought up and it's being said, we feel some type of way about it. And I honestly, like I said, I don't have a problem with Delicious, but right now, sweetheart, I'm not seeing it for you. And that's just my opinion. I can give a fuck about anybody got to say about it. Period. But continue to watch the show, continue to stay tuned and inspired, because everybody has a story to tell, whether you're going through it or not. Everybody is living a life of every month of everybody that is on this show. And we appreciate all the viewers. Thank you, guys.
And I thank you for being here and coming to the King Can't Wait TV.
So
OMG. Absolutely, Devon. The people have been waiting for this.
I know they've been waiting.
All right, guys. So we're at 84. So we're going to go to about 88. Anybody has questions, comments, concerns for Devon? Go ahead and drop them. We are right here. You guys have our full attention on the comments. So let it be known.
What? Tell me how the food tastes.
The food tastes absolutely spectacular. It's cold because we've been sitting here. I need to warm it up. I'm going to warm it up when you leave and really get into it. But it's so good. You know, I mix my potatoes with my stuffed chicken. And then I bite on it. Just like a little bit of bite of the bread.
Girl, you know I can't see, so let's see what it's
It's just splendid. Is there going to be a reunion?
Devon, what high school you went to in Fort Lauderdale? I went to Plantation High School.
Ooh, I hate that name.
You know what? And everybody always say that.
Ooh, they out of pocket.
I did. I went to Plantation High School. I went there for 4 years. I was a part of the step team. I played football. I was in SGA.
What's SGA? Oh, Student Government Association.
Yeah, Student Government Association. I was in the math club. I was in the coaches society.
Not math club.
I was in the math club.
So is there going to be a reunion?
Of GSTATUS? Of course.
Yeah. Okay.
Of course it's going to be a union, guys.
Somebody asked that as well.
Okay. I'm going to say, girl, but I can't see worth of shit.
I can see. I answer. That food looks so good, Devon. That's Michelle Clark. She's one of my most loyal subscribers.
Hi, Michelle. I hope you're following me.
I'm sure she do follow you. Michelle, what's your Instagram name again? She probably follow you and show you love all the time, but you just...
She probably do, girl. It'd be so much.
She got her Instagram name is kind of different.
I be trying to apply to everybody.
Do you know how to make banana pudding? Our mommy Space. She's another good Judy that I met on social media. That she's like a vlogger. She wants to know, do you make really good banana pudding?
Yes, ma'am. Come on. We can make banana and strawberry pudding at that, honey.
Somebody wants to know, what's your favorite thing to cook?
My favorite thing to cook, and I'm gonna tell y'all this, I make the best fried chicken ever. You know how they say, you know, black people love fried chicken? Well, we do, and I make the best fried chicken ever.
Really?
Yes.
Is it like pretty brown round?
It's pretty brown, driving me wild. No, but it's pretty brown. It's crunchy, it's seasoned, and everything. I make the best fried chicken and macaroni and cheese.
She says it's like Popeyes though.
Better than Popeyes.
Period, poo.
Better than Popeyes. And I make the best macaroni and cheese.
That's what's up. Thank you, Tiffany Nicole. She said this was a really good interview. And what was your issue with Brandon, or vice versa? You got an issue with Brandon?
I honestly
didn't ask no questions about him because y'all don't cross lines.
Brandon, I will consider Brandon as a friend. I honestly don't have an issue with Brandon. I felt like when I found out that Brandon was leaving the show, I was kind of hurt about it.
I hated that. He should have stayed right when he was giving us energy.
Yeah, I was kind of hurt about it because Brandon was the first people to understand and take me, you know, in as I am. Being that, you know, the hibachi grill was my first experience of being around everybody, and for them to see me go left,
yes,
everybody had their guards up. But Brandon was the first person to understand me and just like, you know, since you did do too much, but I get you. You know what I'm saying? And so him and Mikey, those was my two ride or die bitches at the beginning of the season, but now they're not here no more. So
wait, who and who?
Him and Mikey.
I was going to ask you about Hey Mikey. Where is he?
Mikey. Him. I guess, you know, they still in Atlanta.
But I'm saying he's not on the show?
No, they're not on the show. Brandon was a main cast member, and Hey Mikey was a best friend of Brandon's.
Oh,
Yeah.
they didn't even explain. They didn't get a chance to.
They didn't get a chance to because Brandon.
It makes sense why they would sitting by.
Yeah.
Why they would sitting by each other in that corner at the hibachi grill.
Exactly, but Brandon ended up leaving the show before, and I was talking to
That's
him
fucked up. Got best friend on at that spot.
and I was just like, I was telling him, he was just like, Devon, I can't go through what the people say. I'm just like, sis, just stick it out.
This
like,
shit not for the weak.
Through it. You
gotta be strong, man.
Exactly.
People gonna talk shit.
You
People
gotta
gonna
be strong.
say things.
In this industry and business, you gotta be strong because people are gonna say stuff. They're gonna lie on you. They're gonna put this narrative about you, and it's not true. And that's something that I really had to learn because I'm just like, girl, y'all could sit up here and keep on saying this stuff, and it's not true, and it's gonna make me want to pop y'all hoes. But as you grow and mature, it's just like, it is what it is. Y'all hoes, bitch, everybody talks about Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Right?
Somebody said that you and Devon should be on OnlyFans if y'all not, because that scene with y'all kissing was hot.
No, ma'am, we are not going to be on OnlyFans. I am not going to show my
Baby,
pussy.
I would pay big dollars to watch.
I am not going to show my pussy.
Oh,
over
this
the
is a good question.
What's
Do
that?
you and Gardini still have a relationship?
Yeah, me and Gardini, I don't have a problem with Gardini.
Okay, that's what's up.
I think Gardini is the most helpful person. Gardini is really...
Gardini is a sweet person. That's what a lot of people don't know.
Exactly.
Gardini is really
very
cool and sweet. Yeah.
Gardini is very sweet. I just think Gardini just, he
gonna pop off too, and he gonna be whatever you about
he's
with the
gonna
words.
pop out. But I feel like Gardini is going to really be... He too into the reality TV fake world.
Mm-hmm.
He's too busy in that because there's some, and I don't really want to get into the whole details about it, but I just feel like that as a best friend, you should be trying to bring your best friend down when they're dating me. And the whole Oliver situation. So I just felt like Gardini had to play so into that as a best friend, being that, this is season 3 going in, you was on season 2. So if this is your best friend, this is a newcomer that's saying these things and y'all are cool, you could have said that and stopped that right then and there, but you continue to egg that on and continue to let that go. So as the best friend, you wasn't being the best friend to do on.
Okay.
So that's how I feel. But honestly, I don't have a problem with Gardini. I wish him well, and he's doing his things. Shout out to TLC and the whole weight loss game program. That they got
Yes,
going
because
on.
he is dropping pounds.
Yes, ma'am.
Shout out to Gardini. Are you and Q in a better space? That's from Tony Rebel. He wants to know if you and Q are in a good space.
Tony, yes, me and Q are most definitely good. I don't have nothing against Q. Me and Q ended up talking about the situation after, and I think it was more so about having everybody in your ear and you're not really getting the real results from the source. And at that moment, I did tell Q that, I felt like you really was doing too much at this moment, but me and Q have no bad energy. I support Q and everything he's doing, and I honestly think, I really do look up to Q.
Yeah, I love Q.
And the only
Q knows the business.
Q knows the business, and the only reason I would say that because out of everybody else chasing reality, I felt like out of all of us, Q has made it to that point where he is really diving in his career and he is making money from it. Amen. So shout out to Q, and I'm excited to see what Chasing, what is
Atlanta season 4.
Not Chasing Atlanta season 4.
Chasing who?
Chasing LA. Chasing
LA. Yes, he's the EP.
Yes, exactly. So
yes.
I'm most definitely waiting to see what he has to bring.
I'm sure it's going to be good because Q knows the business. He knows who to cast, and he got Blake over there, so I'm sure they'll be good. They'll be great. Somebody says your beard real. Mine or his? Baby, this is real. Your beard real, Devon?
Mine
it look real.
I'm sorry. Sister, you want to plug on it? It's real, you guys.
Period. What the hell?
Oh my God. That's just like asking me is my ass is fake. That was like the first
That
question.
was the thing, but your shape is real.
My shape is real natural. No
okay.
ass shots, no nothing. That was the #1 question when I moved up here into Atlanta. A lot of DL trade guys was like, bitch, is your ass real? I'm just like, yeah.
Why they trying to hit on you? That was like them trying to hit.
Yeah, they trying to hit on me. Just like, is your ass real? Yes.
Not
bitch.
the DL trade. Where they be at out here in Atlanta?
Girl, I don't know. I don't know.
Where they used to be.
Girl, at Rush and Compound, the same spot that everybody else go to.
So you been there, done that?
Yeah, I've been there done that. That's why I don't have the urge to go out like that anymore.
Speaking of compound, I have a question. Because before we get into you not wanting to go out and stuff, I saw you out. Did you have a fight that night?
I did not have a fight.
Okay. I didn't think you did.
No, you saw me. I was with y'all chilling.
Yeah, you was chilling, you was gagging, you was having a good time. You into one. Yeah. I got to meet Lady Monet that night. Shout out to Queen of Reeds,
yes,
bitch. If you're watching, hey boo.
That's my motherfucking sus. Yes,
yeah. Yeah. She'll actually be over here Sunday as well. So
period.
I have Lando.
I'm gonna have to come through this Sunday.
Yeah, you have to come through and just kiki. Cause Lando will be here at 12. She'll be here at 2. So give like an hour break in between.
Okay.
So yes, Devon, it has just been a pleasure. Somebody wants to know, are you and Jalen cool?
Yes.
I'm sorry. What's Lauren England? Are you guys?
No.
Are you guys cool?
Yes, me and Lauren. I don't have a problem with her. I love Lauren. And the sad thing about, like, I'm so mad that when I left the show, it left, like, bad judgment on how our relationship would have ended, because I had to, like I said, in this industry, you have to understand the business. You have to understand that people are going to do whatever they need to do for the camera.
What they think they need to do.
Right, for the camera.
Because like Akeem said, a star is a star.
Exactly. So at that moment where I'm giving my all and I'm being real, you got people being fake and they're getting praised about it. So it's just like, yeah, I'ma still be me, but I'm gonna play this game like they're playing.
You have to.
And me and Lauren, we have no bad energy. I think that she is beautiful. Like, now she is really glowing up to the transgender woman that she wants to be. And I'm only saying that because I'm thinking that's exactly what she's trying to go to. I don't know if she's trying to be transgender woman, and I'm just only saying that because this is what I see. And if you take offense about it, I do apologize about that, but this is only what I see. But you look good.
Yes.
You look amazing.
Yes.
Your body is snatching. And she does my bitch hair.
Okay, that's good. So we're going to take this last question from Angel MTV.
Okay.
The question has nothing to do with the show, but what is a way to know a dude is gay? Both of y'all can answer. I heard my boo is gay, but he's denying it. But I suspect that it's so. How can I tell? Girl, I'm telling you, when y'all in
Oh, why?
When y'all in when you're a missionary and he's on top of you, reach your finger around, stick your finger on up in that booty, see if he twitch, see if he gets, and see what he like. Cause if a dude like his wife to do that, he gonna want another dude to do that.
Okay, let her answer. Can you give us more to this story? Because with me, I can tell a person that it's very hard. It's very easy for a gay person to read another person to know that they're gay. You get what I'm saying? It's very easy. So I don't want to say the things that I know would say what a guy is gay if you're not experiencing these things. And if you're not seeing it, and whatever I say.
She said she feel it though. Oh, but you don't want to say specific things.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like what makes you feel that way?
Because okay, that's a good question. Yeah, MTV, we're going to turn the question back to you.
Yeah, I know what makes you feel that way? Because one, it can be his friends. You get what I'm saying? But you got to understand where I'm from. And Fort Lauderdale, I have a lot of straight friends. A lot of straight friends has a lot of gay friends. If they're straight, it's nothing about me having a gay friend that makes me gay. Yes. So I don't want to put that out.
Because that's not right. That's so
I need more information from you. True. You get what I'm saying? If you're going through his phone and he's texting somebody and it just doesn't seem, if he's texting a dude, his friend, and it doesn't seem as friendly as friends should be talking, then therefore you have a problem. You get what I'm saying? So it's like there's multiple things that you have to dissect and understand the situation. You can't be biased only on for one, mistake or what you think about that person may feel.
And then I've never want to be the type of gay person who's like, oh yeah, he gay, oh he gay, oh yeah, he gay. No, and some of these dudes really be straight. I hate a gay one that just go around, oh yeah, he trade, oh yeah, he trade. All these niggas not trade, but there's a lot
but I'm gonna say, the number one thing that would tell a bitch that they ain't motherfucking gay or trade, honey, let me walk down the street and let me walk past your man And bitch, when I look at the corner of my eye,
if he
looking
at
back, bitch, he gave honey. He already saw this ass walking for a mile away.
That's crazy. Beautiful. And on that note, we're done. We love you guys. I thank you guys so much for tuning into this. This is the most views I've had, like being live. Really? Yeah, as far as my interviews go.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's at 97.
Period, y'all.
And yesterday it was at 66 with 4. So these people are really here and trying to see what y'all got going and really trying to get the tea.
I thank y'all, which I brought with y'all. Period. Thank y'all for coming in to my motherfucking good sis. Motherfucking
Queen Cain.
Queen Cain.
The safety pin queen.
Period.
That's me.
Oh, I hate when them hoes was talking about you.
Them hoes was trying to come for me, but you know, at the end of the day.
What's his name? What's his name? Gregory? What's his name? What
Georgina.
Georgina.
You said Gregory. Yeah, I'm gonna let you have it because you don't come for me on my platform. Cause bitch, I am the OG.
Period.
Well, I used to be.
You already know how it comes.
Yeah, you already know how it comes and what these people are gonna give. But without further ado, I love you guys. Please follow Devon on his Instagram at RealAsRoyalty, and that's RealAsRoyalty. Follow me on all of my I am the one, period. Follow me on all of my social media in the description of this video, and please go get you a Pura t-shirt. The link is in the description. Follow Devon on everything that he has going. Book him, child, because shit, Devon is out here trying to get his coin, girl.
Period.
Alrighty. Alright, roll on, Rebel. Go back to the DMs. We love you.
Y'all stay blessed. Be safe.
Bye, y'all.